Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Life of a Single Guy. Recently, I had someone on Instagram suggest I go into reselling after I bragged to him about the deals I got at thrift stores for clothes I bought. But I told him I stopped reselling. Why did I stop reselling? Stay tuned. One of the first reasons was I ended up getting more crappy quality items and having to pay more money for it. It was one of the reasons. Because I started when the pandemic happened. Because there's a lot of good deals and these stores are getting lots of clothes coming in because a lot of people were cleaning out their closets since they were home. Something productive they would do. And it would go to thrift stores. But it's just, over time the quality was just kind of blah, and then you had to pay more money for it, so it ended up being more money being wasted over time. And I ended up throwing more away than what I actually sold because I'm getting criticism that I should check everything. And I do. I make sure I check everything. But sometimes there's some flaws you miss, especially if you're in a hurry. You're going to 10 trillion stores and there's tons of people at these stores. So it's kind of hard to pay attention and focus on that stuff. And I get super picky over what I sell, so a lot of it ended up being back in the donate bin. So it's just kind of not my cup of coffee. That's where my weakness was. And another issue was just time. You have to spend time sourcing stuff. You gotta spend time listing the items, measuring stuff with clothes. And you gotta catch every flaw possible, and then you also gotta spend time washing the clothes to get them washed and smell good, because you don't know how long they've been sitting in that thrift store. It could have been months before they even volunteer and gets it out. And it was also time having to ship items out, and it was just more time than I wanted to spend. And lately, profits aren't what they used to be, especially on eBay. With by the time you pay shipping and fees, even though I charge shipping, but I'm still having to pay shipping, and that's not cheap. And then there are fees, and then you also having to account for inflation for the inventory because you're spending more money to get the inventory. And that's another topic I want to talk about. At some thrift stores I go to, prices have gotten ridiculous on stuff. I guess they're trying to weed out resellers. And all the good quality stuff's either being sold at a higher profit or they're selling it at their online auctions like Goodwill, for example. And another issue is that thrift stores in my area are getting fewer. That means I'm having to spend more time. I was having to spend more time traveling. And that's hard when you're having to juggle multiple jobs and gigs. So that kind of wasn't. And then online sourcing was honestly no better because it's expensive and you're playing Russian roulette of what you're going to get. And one time I did try sourcing through Facebook Marketplace, and I found a lot of cool looking shirts, but when I got them, it's just, I had to throw that whole thing away because it smelled like cat pee pee, and I had to pay extra for postage because the seller didn't do the postage right on it, so I had to pay extra money for the postage. So it was just, again, more waste of money. And the brands you don't have much choice in my area as far as the good quality brands that sell online. It's hit or miss. And then another thing is it's a lot of this inventory takes up space, and I have a spare bedroom I used for it, and I am using several totes, so it does take up a lot of space. And the final reason was I was getting tired of all these lowball offers I was getting. I was like, why do I even bother selling this on here? It just got ridiculous, and sometimes it was a point I was going to lose money because if I had to ship from Georgia to California, it was going to cost a lot of money to ship the item out. So at the end of the day, it's just easier to get an extra side gig than do reselling is the reason why I stopped at the end of the day. It's just ended up costing me more money than I was in reality making. But I still got a lot of inventory left. What do I plan on doing with that? I'm going to try to yard sale, Facebook liquidate, like sell on local Facebook groups. See if I can put some of it at consignment stores. Or see if I can get like a flea market booth or something like that and put them all in the flea market booth or something like that. I'm still figuring out because I just want to get rid of it and move on. Let me know your experience with reselling in the comments section. If you enjoyed this post, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post every Monday and every Wednesday. For daily updates, follow me on Instagram at www.instagram.com/thelifeofaSingleGuy. That information is going to be on the next slide. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day.